Valverde, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice, Calafiori, he slings it in. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, this looks sharp. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Asensio. Threads one in. Garcia. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Thank you.
And he's put to a shot. Oh, good finish.
Vous avez eu une fois ce bar. Venga là. Ghosting no. Where's my boy?
Something I think about this guy.
No Steam. O meu é de um. A estima zero. OBS é isso.
This one thing using that stream say. Now here say room to buy yes, no that thing.
How you happy? Zero bottom zero.
Oh, use as it would use to learn it.
montagne, ma freedom machine ici. Ma vie, c'est ça.
One more again.
We'll move away one time, like.
Big battle player, go 5-star. I join the band in this. 5-star,
What does that?
5 stars,
5,000.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave. Rice! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Calafiori spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Carvajal. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, who would you identify as the... And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries a shot! Havertz. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rice providing an outlet on that flank. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a quick one. Mosquera. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Valverde. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good effort from distance. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Rice powering forward here. Rice shapes to shoot! Has fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, they could break here, and he's managed to get free. In by it's rising! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And he's
shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Valverde is standing up. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Carvajal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, that's been intercepted. Now he's running away. Oh, that's nice. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Valverde bops him off it and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he is deftly away. Mikel Merino. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. Courtois to save this spot kick and his team. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And it's been taken short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Squeeze it through. Merino. Threads one in. Saka. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Calafiori. Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Rice. And here's Havertz. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Havertz! Oh, brilliant save. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Now, can they get him away? Should have gone! And that's a good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alaba tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Diving header!
Baik.
And that's a tidy finish.
Baik.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Carreras. Valverde. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That
That pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shot could be on. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Just a quarter of an hour to play. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Madrid are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track.
Oh, he's having a go! No, it's wide.
Madrid are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He's found a way through. Saka driving forwards. Carreras tries to clear. Bellingham. Mosquera. This is a promising build-up. Nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And he's having a hit! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garcia. Some resolute defending there. Rice. Saka. Havertz. Brilliantly cut out. He's given the time to pick a pass.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Carreras. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Rice. And here's Jesus. Spread to the right. That's at the end. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Gabriel Jesus just could not help himself, could he?
Super existent. Hey.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's cut. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here he goes again. He's scored!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde. Oh, sweet feet. Tries one from range. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Rice, he has found the way through. Carvajal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Carvajal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Eze. Foot in. Saka. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step. Great chance! It's run. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Arsenal are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinct.
Oh, that's ambitious. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Almost half an hour in now. And he is dashing away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Asensio. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's played through for him. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And he thumps it clear. He's gone backward here. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a goal kick. Havertz. And they've got a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal with the lead.
Oh, they've done the hard.
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mbappe! And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
From Kemo.
Gabriel Jesus.
That's the
end of the first 45. Arsenal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Arsenal are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. If you have just joined us, he's going for goal! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Rice. That's good running with the ball. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Rice, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's having a go! And no, just off target. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Could move up a gear here. And he... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Eze.
The attendance for this match will
Looking for options, for movement. The less said about that pass, the better. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He'll try for distance! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Carvajal. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Valverde! Takes the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Carvajal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely feet. Threads one in. Has a look up and delivers. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Saka stood his ground strongly. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it turd.
He's having a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Rice fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Merino. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Rice.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rice.
There will be
A sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Decent chance! Madrid found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And that's that. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's caught him in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Carreras can get it clear. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Garcia! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Valverde. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key? And the shots! Rice could move up a gear here. Rice, good, strong midfield running here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the counter is on. It's a really well-measured ball. Valverde. The ball has bounced loose now. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Merino. Good driving run. That's good. Decent chance! Garcia. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Merino. Merino. Mikel Merino proves... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's Gabriel Jesus! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Has a look up and drives it forward. Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. Searching pass he's played there. Now somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Rice! And that's another fine save. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Eze picks it up from the goal kick. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rice with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Zubimendi. Real chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that's well spotted. Zubimendi.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Asensio gets across and deals with it. Looking for options for movement. Might be danger here. Calafiori. Rice. Can he get it through? Looks a good ball through. Bellingham. Driving forward. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. So, temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chance for a shot!
Yes!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Rice really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Rice. Eze with the slide tackle there. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. No, just not quite.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Valverde. Carreras. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Alaba. Now, can they get him away? It's a good ball out wide. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
60,179.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Eze charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Rice. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe takes a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. He's been caught on it here. He's got away. Now the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And now they can clear their lines. Alaba spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. They'll have one final crack at it. Merino, it's Saka, Calafiori.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1
Mbappe.
minute added time.
Saka, Calafiori. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflection. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, there is here a Vinicius Junior! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rice gets on his bike and on the move. Vinicius Junior. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. He's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's...
Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Rice!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
He's having a hit! And he should have made them pay.
Wonderful play, though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
Really be last time.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Scored 4 goals.
Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Come off.
No way through. Rice stood his ground strongly. There's the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And now he has 2. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Asensio cuts it out. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. Gabriel Jesus with the cross. Vinicius Junior. Garcia. That's a little off target. Asensio calmly anticipates. That's a cute ball. Hincapié gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rice. Threads one in. And he is deftly away. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
They've played it short. And the shot! Against the crossbar. Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Quickly taken. And it's Bellingham. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's having a pop! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Bellingham really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Zubimendi picks it up out wide. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bullish header! Calafiori getting this one clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up
And there
at
they
will.
are. Please welcome our players,
Arsenal
everyone.
absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we are back on the way. And here's Jesus. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Vinicius Junior. Valverde looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Havertz. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Real chance! Well taken goal. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A momentary lapse, gloriously greedy performance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Eze is fouled. Distributed tidily. Now it's crossed into the middle.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Knocks it into space.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Calafiori.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Asensio. Now it's Rice. Valverde. Garcia. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice with 2 goals already to his name. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Jesus. Asensio defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, played through for the wide man. Good chance here! Alaba. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Shapes to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has been knocked clear. Lovely feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Driving forward. Havertz. And it's Rice. Rice running with intent. Gabriel Jesus. And that is well cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. Carreras. Valverde. And he's found a way. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Garcia finds himself offside. He's had it taken off him. He's in a great position here. Now it's Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eze. Valverde. Mbappe. Madrid have a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Havertz. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Havertz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And he hits the net! A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. That has ended up in no man's land. So that's it. It is all over. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
lần bà bá lên rưỡi này mà Rangers viết Rangers viết Rangers thì bằng cứng lúc mà cứng cúp giờ love midfielder prime midfielder não isso
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Alaba with the short one. He's dealt with that really well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's running away. And he's picked it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Have a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. And he's only too happy to take that back. Zubimendi. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel Jesus is flagged offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze, nicely aimed pass. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Pinches it off him. And it's Bellingham.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they can break here. Garcia is onto this. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Havertz receives him in a wide position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Loose ball now, and he's following up! Mastantuono. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Zubimendi. There he goes, motoring forward. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Calafiori. Goes for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Alaba gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. He has found the way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for the run. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Just the keeper in his way. Decent chance! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Merino. And it's Bellingham.
Minutes has been
Good
indicated.
ball, good take. That's been cut out, well played. Eze clears. Garcia. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he's certainly caught in there, it's a free kick. Valverde is behind this one. Valverde! Oh, smart save. He has and it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Everyone, please welcome
Arsenal
the two
currently
sides.
behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but when...
He's having a pop! Great effort, but no way through.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Eze. Carvajal. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mikel Merino running with intent. Yeah,
That's the
were
bar.
better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? That is lovely. Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good
The
intentions.
attendance for this match was 60,810.
Knocks it into space. He has a look out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, that was never going to make it. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Quickly taken. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's made its way to him. He's Saka. He's through on goal here. Saka! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Merino.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Eze. Alaba makes the interception. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they get themselves in front. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Garcia. And it's Bellingham. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Saka, he might be in here, and the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking.
Goes to finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good.
No.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction.
He's had a shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Capier gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mastantuono, Garcia. Now this could be a chance. That is a brilliant interception. Shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gabriel Jesus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance. Impressive jump. Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Bellingham. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's on it, can he get away? Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nkapuyi. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Mastantuono looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Havertz picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Kok?
Garcia! Oh, how's that for a goal?
Dia cuba lezat.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
So again, we had parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Carreras is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through.
Kami si Cemali.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Fast.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rice surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Ya.
Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. That's been slipped
There
through.
will be 3 minutes added time.
Asensio. Carvajal. Nicely shaped ball. Knocks it into space. Eze simply refused to be outdone there. Can he get on the end of this? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
Oh, well, the
our
pickings
players.
certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half is up and running.
Ball laut to pertama.
And he has shown him a yellow card. He won't be happy with that one. Mikel Merino running with intent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a hit! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Alaba, Asensio, Bellingham, and he cuts out the supply. Zubimendi,
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Eze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Carreras, no way through. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Great vision.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
And he is deftly away. Bellingham. Chance! Well taken
Ini lah
goal.
bau keluar.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bellingham. Laid out to the left flank. Driving on and making good progress. Nice interception, well timed. Zubimendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Make sure that's not getting through.
Que passa?
Asensio can clear it
Passa
away.
doido,
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he is dashing away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Eze. Now, can they get him away? Carreras makes the interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. Alaba. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Alaba tries to play it through.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well measured. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And time is up. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friend.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Lovely pass. Just the keeper in his way. takes a shot! They scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Jesus, and he is deftly away. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quarter of an hour played. Eze, a good take. Saka! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Impressive jump! Denied by an instinctive save.
Marino actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's where it came from. Early ball out from the back. Oh, easy pickings there. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Havertz. He is through here. That is great defending,
Yes.
so alert. Shapes to shoot! No, just not quite.
Rice really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Oh, just skips past his man. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Mastantuono. Can he get it through? Hincapié promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Look at the space here. He's beat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Calafiori. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel Jesus. Valverde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There will be
Havertz
1 minute
powering
added
forward
time.
here. He's picked his way. Oh, greatly! He's done very well to get. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And please welcome our lads to
Reflections
the
on the
field.
first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that's fabulous. In by... And a header! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's not got that quite right.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nkapie going forward. He can run onto that.
Such good technique.
Havertz plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Carreras attempts a clearance. Rice, he is onto this.
The attendance
There's
for
a
this
beautiful
match was
simplicity about this contest.
62,005.
Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yes!
There's the shot! Deftly away. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's been won straight back. Goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. Asensio. And it's Rice. That's good running with the ball. Always goal side. Asensio defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well for his man. Mastantuono. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Challenged Madrid to have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Not the most accurate pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. That ball looks a good one. Carreras. Valverde. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Valverde. And the finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Merino. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's been cut out, well played. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Carvajal. Calafiori gets a foot in here. Saka. And here's Jesus. Driving on and making good progress.
Yes!
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Rice! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well,
they could break here.
Been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. Rice, and he is dashing away. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Gabriel Jesus picking up the man of the Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy. Merino! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That's a look and place it forward. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Deftly away. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! Rice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Carreras. Carreras is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Merino. Mikel Merino, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably.
Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Mastantuono. Well, that is one way to stop him. Calafiori has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. It's a good foot in there. Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mastantuono, looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to...
Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Calafiori, good driving run. He can run onto that.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it? He's having a shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing. There's the header! Sorry, didn't quite meet it right.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rice. Eze. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde going forward. Can he get on the end of this? Kepa claims comfortably. That's been cut out, well played. That's a good run down the left. Garcia. Oh, well played, well played. An instinctive delivery.
2 added minutes has been
Gabriel
indicated.
Jesus, foot in. Tries to play it through. And they've been given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Deftly away. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And he's found a way past. But quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please welcome our players.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway. Arsenal not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And he's managed to get free. Rice! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Merino! Great football, shot and save. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's got away. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Jesus. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The attendance for this match
That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, Garcia! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. Gabriel Jesus. And it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Eze, and that is a little undercooked. And it's Valverde. Garcia didn't quite work for him. Alaba is there, and he can pick it up. Carreras. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about the shots. Oh, well played. Eze. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a real chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Knocks it into space. Carreras. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Merino. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Big chance! And he shoots! Well taken goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. Hangs in across. He's had a shot! And it's in! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too
Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the delivery. Tries one from range! And I think we're done! Yes, we are done! Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. He might be in here! Estantuono. Nice control. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is headed for the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Havertz. Hey! Not the most convincing of passes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front.
Shakes to shoots! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a loose ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Carreras gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he's definitely onside. Have a towering header! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of Bellingham! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out towards the flank. Played back into the centre. Gabriel Jesus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's found a way past. Asensio gets across to intercept that. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah.
And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Asensio. Rice. Eze. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. That is a great pick out. Driving on and making good progress. There's the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's on it, can he get away? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Arsenal are level. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Rice! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Carreras. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Merino. Played out to the left flank. He can run onto that. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saka. He's had a shot!
Yes.
And that's a goal kick.
Hey.
No way through. He's got away. Oh, that is good. Eze with the foul.
Hey,
Eze has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Merino. It's Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's come to nothing. Alaba. Carreras. Great vision. Havertz. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted...
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that is a little undercooked. Steaming on shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Carreras. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Havertz has it in a wide position. Oh, good play! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he...
Decent chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saka, and the counter is on. Valverde gets across and deals with it.
There will be 3 minutes
Fourth
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Merino, Zubimendi. Well read, nice interception. Carreras. Oh, well measured. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a goal kick.
Score. Nossa.
Couldn't squeeze it through. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Gabriel Jesus picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Have a look. Gabriel Jesus! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. It is a corner. Madrid with the corner, there first. Alaba goes short. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Madrid have their second corner now. Good ball, good take. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Kepa claims comfortably. Zubimendi. Good read, needed to be. Still goalless at the moment. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a cracking ball. Saka. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Tries one from range! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Somewhat off target. Bellingham. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Merino, there he goes, motoring forward. And he's lost his man, takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Alaba gets it away. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Saka's delivery. Oh, what? And again!
Yes!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Merino! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tempo.
And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Jesus. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
That is good alertness. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Looking for options for movement. Carreras is wide and looking to get onto this. Zubimendi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a promising position. And a chance! Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Merino. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Asensio carries the ball down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Alaba cuts out the pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
Reflections on the first half.
Arsenal have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Saka. Now it's Rice.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's stuck it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right...
Great chance! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Shapes to shoot! Defending of the... He's gone for goal!
Attendance for this match was
And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Carreras. Arsenal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's a...
He'll try from distance! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Rice. Dink through. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Valverde. And it's Alaba. Carreras. Can he get on the end of this? Rice. Foot in. Threads one in. He's looking wide. Aims beyond. Can he finish? He'll want to be quick to recover this. Rice.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again, and can he finish?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Saka. Good running, strong, and chance!
I like that.
Bellingham. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Half an hour gone in the second half. Merino. He's having a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, nice touch. That's beautiful.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. Might want to be careful there.
It's a searching pass. And he's being shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Shot, tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Indicated.
He's picked his way through. There's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time, and he's managed to get free. Flashes it across. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was